Hi, Andrew here from CPDme, and we've got an amazing library of previously recorded videos from our live webinar series, all sat perfectly polished in our CPD Hub. So when you access our CPD Hub here on the left hand side, you can see all of these previous recordings, and they're all very nicely filtered into years for you, and you can also filter at the top there to find something specific for you. But once you've watched one of these particular recordings, once you've clicked onto it and you've watched the recording, you then have the capability to request a CPD certificate or some evidence for watching this. So when you click request CPD certificate, you will then get this notification at the top right hand side that says your certificate has been emailed to you and a copy can be found in your entries. Basically, when you go now to your entries, you will see here at the top, we've already created this entry with that certificate. And when you preview that, you can see here that it's got the title, the category and the date, and then you will have your CPD certificate that will be sat in there. What's important now is for you to bring this 21% up to date, and you do that by going into edit and then you fill in the rest of these activity fields. So you select your governing body, whatever that might be, you arranged in yourself in your own time or your work's time. You can map this to the HCPC standards or whichever standards you've chosen. Then you've got this reflection box. So what did you learn? What can be used in your practice? And what can support or benefit your patients or service users? And if you answer these simple questions, as it says underneath here with a little guide, then that will support you to complete a simple reflection. If you want, you can also tag that. So you can tag that as some self-directed learning. You can also put on there a web address if you want to, and then you can save and close that entry. And as you can see, I've brought that up to 90%. If you go back in, there'll be some fields that I've not completed. So for example, I could map this to my CPD standards. And I could also map it to my pillars of advanced practice if I wanted to. And then hopefully that should bring that. I'm going to save and exit. There you go. And then that brings that entry up to 100%. Hope you found that useful, but please make sure that when you do watch our recordings in the CPD Hub, that you do follow that up immediately with a reflection of what you've learned from watching that recording, how that might support you as a professional practitioner, and more importantly, how that might translate to your patients, service users, or customers.